Welcome to the PCS Heat information and instructional video. We are here in our warehouse where we've actually built a hotel room to test, study, and make sure that this unit will do exactly what you need it to do. Today we hope to not only show you how to use it, but to troubleshoot and to help you so that you can know that you're getting yourself a great piece of equipment for a very good price. And here's what you get with the PCS Heat unit. Get your heater, 3 industrial fans, 7 10-gauge electrical cords, you get your 220 cord, you get your 6 50-foot probes to go with your thermocoupler, you get your 2 probes that go with your control box. With the PCS Heat unit package, you get everything that you need to kill bed bugs. Here you have the control box for the heat unit. This is the brains of the heater. What this allows you to do is this thermostat, where it plugs in on the heater, allows you to set a top temperature. What that does is when your room gets up to that temperature, it shuts off the heat unit and will then drop for 5 degrees and then immediately turn right back on. What that does is it keeps that room at a temperature for as long as you need to without you having to control anything. You set that all here. There are 2 probes that go in the room that tells the box what the temperature is, and that allows the heater to continue working and keeping the room at a ambient temperature for whatever you have set here on the control box. Here in our test facility, we have wired our room so that we can test temperature throughout the entire room. These are your probes that go to your control box, which allow you to find out exactly what the temperature is, whether on the floor, on the ceiling, wherever it is that you place these. You can place them to the ceiling, or you can just have them sitting on the floor or on a high place in the room. A lot of people will like to paper clip them so that you can just have them hanging on the ceiling. Makes it very easy to use. These are your probes that go to your auxiliary thermocoupler that have 6 probes that can go to many different places throughout the room so you can make sure you're getting your room to temperature in all places, whether it's the ceiling, whether it's a wall void, whether it's in the couch, in the bed, wherever it is that you are wondering if that is going to get to temperature. You can get these probes, put them right in those areas so you can find out what exactly the temperature is. Now we're going to go to the heat unit and watch it being used. This is the back of the PCS Heat unit. Right here we have our on-off switch. This first plug-in is for the thermostat, for the control box of the unit, the brains of the operation. It must plug into this outlet. If it does not plug into this outlet, this unit will not work. So your first plug-in is going to be right here, plugging in the control box. You're going to plug it in here, run your cord outside of the room so the control box can be on the outside of the room. You must do that. The control box is not made to operate inside at the high heats that this unit will put out. So you must run, if you need to, you can use an extension cord, run it outside the room as far away as you need to, and it will still be able to control the heat unit from outside the room. Second, right here is your control power. It's your first 110 outlet. Your 110 outlet must plug in here first. If you do not plug in here first and you plug in one of these 110 outlets first and try to use the machine, it will not work unless this one is plugged in. You plug in here first and then follow with any additional 110 outlets that you have to power your unit. Down here at the bottom is your 220 plug. If you have a 220 service available to you, you can use the 220 cord which we provide for you. Plug it in here, plug it into the 220 service, 32,000 BTUs here, and then if you add in all 6 110 outlets, 62,000 BTUs will follow. If you just have the 220 cable, you plug it in here, twist locks so that there's no chance it's going to pull out. And then you can add 110 circuits if you would like to, and adds 5,000 BTUs with each additional 110 circuit that you add, up to 62,000 BTUs. These are the extension cords that you will receive with your unit. You will receive 7 extension cords for use with the PCS Heat unit. The 10-gauge cords allows you to not lose any amperage as you are using the unit. Great thing about these extension cords, they are lighted. So as you're using the unit, if you do happen to blow a fuse and need to reset that, you'll know exactly which one, because the light will no longer be lit in the extension cord. You know exactly which one to go switch the breaker back on, be back on track at your full BTUs. When you're ready to use the 220 cable, the end is right here, plugs in, twists, locks in place. Your PCS heat unit is 94 pounds. Very easy to load inside and out of a truck with 1 or 2 men. Down here on the bottom, you want to make sure when you have this set up that airflow can get in and out very easily. You do not want this near a wall where it's not going to be able to get good airflow, or you're going to restrict the use and how well this unit works unless good airflow is coming in and going out. The next key are going to be these fans. These fans are going to be what you're going to use in the room. You get 3 of these industrial fans for the room. They draw 3 amps, and the key for this is what gets the entire room to temperature. If you just run this, you're going to get your ceiling to temperature, and then it's going to take forever to get it all the way down to the floor. These fans allow you to aim the air movement at an angle to the ceiling and be able to get that heat off the ceiling, down to the floor, and all throughout the room by getting the air moving with the fans. One of the great benefits of these fans is that you can daisy chain them all together, running them all off of one circuit. Right on the side, plug one right into another, plug one into the wall, and when you're using the PCS heat unit, you're using 6 circuits. It sometimes can be hard to find another one. Instead of having to find 3, you just find one because you can connect all 3 together. This is your auxiliary thermocoupler. With this comes 6 50-foot probes. Each one of these probes plugs into the top of your thermocoupler. What this allows you to do is with these 6 probes be able to stretch throughout the entire room in 6 different places that you might think have a hard time getting to temperature, and be able to use this machine in order to make sure those areas get to temperature. You stretch this cord out to many different places throughout the room. If you can get to wall voids, if you can get in the couches, wherever it might be that you are worried is not going to get to temperature within the room. You run these, you place this very small probe into those places, and then once this is turned on, you'll be able to switch between all 6 different probes that you place throughout the entire room that tells you what the temperature is in the room. Very sensitive, because if you even just put your fingers over it, it begins to go up to 84, 85, 87 very quickly. They're very sensitive, very good. You're able to get correct temperatures in all places of the room. There are 2 settings. There's 200 and 752. You'll use the 200 setting and be able to check temperatures throughout the room. One of the most important parts is going to be your owner's manual. What this is going to do is going to give you all your specs, all your information. It's going to help you to troubleshoot. Something happens, it's going to help you to be able to answer that question and get it fixed as soon as possible. With the unit on our website, you're going to be able to get a checklist. You can download this directly from our website, pcsheat.com. Download this directly from there. It's going to give you some information on things to do before you start heat treatment. Simple things, removing household items out of the room, wax, chocolate, certain adhesives, aerosol cans, so on and so forth. You'll find that it's downloadable. You can download it, have it with you at all times. You can give it to the owners of the rooms, the homes, the apartments, the hotel rooms, so they remove all these items from the room so you do not run into any problems. Also on the website, pcsheat.com, you can find other downloadables, sample contracts, and many other things that will help you as you treat for bed bugs. With the complete PCS heat unit package, you get everything you need to kill bed bugs. Call us today, 1-800-821-5689 to order, or go right to our store and order right there online. Thanks for watching, and call us with any questions that you have.